Hey everyone, it's Maria here, makeup artist and green beauty expert located in Toronto. Can you feel it? The weather is changing out there. The leaves are drying up, they're changing color, and your skin is going to be getting drier as the weeks go by as well. So today I just want to give you 3 quick, simple tips that you can do to help your skin transition into the fall. You don't have to throw anything away. You don't have to get rid of what you're using right now, okay? So 3 tips, all right? Let's go. So tip number 1 is please switch out your cleanser. You don't have to stop using the one that you're using right now. Maybe get it to finish quicker. I'm not sure. Maybe you have a teenager in the house. So I'm talking about the foaming cleansers. So if you have a foaming cleanser, a gel cleanser, and you're happy with something like this in the summer, it's not going to cut it for, the drier, cooler weather. So the first thing I want you to do is try and finish that up. You can also use it in the shower. Try to finish it depending on where you are, what country you're in, how fast things are cooling down. But I want you to switch over to an oil cleanser or a creamier cleanser. Now, an oil cleanser would be my recommended cleanser if you are over 35. And I know sometimes people don't like to use the face cloth. There are a lot of options for oil cleansers. You can do a balm. You can do a complete liquid, such as this one here. This one is the Red Western Cedar by Helena. Right? So these are your classic oil cleansers. And when you use them on the skin, I want you to really massage them. Let the skin absorb all that goodness. And then you do need to go in and rinse it off, or not rinse it off, but remove it with a face cloth. Now, if the face cloth procedure is not your jam, I love the Consonant oil cleanser. This one here does turn milky white, I guess, and can be removed without a face cloth. You just remove it with water, so it just rinses off. So there are so many options out there. There's really no excuse not to use an oil cleanser, and there are so many different oils that they're made out of that can even satisfy the driest of skins, the most sensitive skins. There's oil cleansers without any essential oil, and there's also oil cleansers that have absolutely no scent, but also ones that can actually be for sensitive skin and reactive acne prone. So the options are endless. Drop me a message below if you need a little bit of help. Now, if oil cleansing is not your thing, I love the cold cream option. So if you go back maybe 20 years, you might remember the Noxzema cold cream. That one was used a lot by my makeup class, and that's how we removed all that heavy duty makeup. But this one here, which is made actually locally in Toronto, it's a beautiful butter. It's a batter. Yes, it does look like cake butter, but it's a beautiful option. It's moisturizing. It's made with rose water, and this is a rich cream cleanser that removes everything. Okay, makeup, it removes your SPF because you still need to be wearing that. So there are so many different options. Drop me a message below if you need a hand. The Galen's Cold Cream is right now specially featured in our September box, which is going to be in circulation for another week. It includes this in here, as well as Galen's beautiful eye cream. After that, it might be a feature in my shop. Let's see how everything goes, but I absolutely love this product. It's made with beautiful ingredients such as the rose water, right? It has the olive fruit extract, it has rosemary, it has a little bit of cucumber extract, beeswax as well, which is an amazing humectant for the winter as things are starting to dry out. I know we're still in fall, but it's coming, guys, okay? The second thing that I want you to do, if you've been doing everything minimally in the summer, is to bring in some hydration. And I want you to do that with a serum. So you need to have a hydration serum. Everything out there is going to be dehydrating. The heat is going to be back on, which equals more dehydration. So you need to bring in a serum, okay? So these are your lighter kind of watery ones, the ones that are made with hyaluronic acid or aloe vera extract. There are so many different ones out there. I love the hydration serum by Etymology. So let me show you how these go on. I don't have a little bit of makeup around the eyes, but you would just take seriously a couple of drops, and you need to apply it on damp skin. So right after cleansing. And do you see this? Like, let me bring you closer. So this, a couple of drops, and on wet skin, you don't need more than that. So yes, these serums are a little bit pricier, but you don't need very much. And these are really good for kind of, boosting hydration in the skin, getting the skin to kind of, soften up and plump up and really look hydrated. You see that the minute I added that on, again, there's no foundation on my skin. So bring in a bit of a serum, something to really target dehydration, and these water serums, as I like to call them, are the best options for that. And the last thing I want you to do is to either look for a richer moisturizer or bring in an oil. And a moisturizer, really, guys, a moisturizer is a moisturizer. Please don't spend $1 million on your moisturizer. I would rather you get a couple of serums that are targeted to your concerns than just go out and spend like $300 on a moisturizer. A moisturizer is there to kind of, moisturize the skin. And really, when you look at moisturizers really closely, there aren't so many targeted ingredients that they have, unless you're going for something that's, specifically, botanical retinol or something like that. So keep using the moisturizer, okay? And don't throw it out. And if you're not done with this moisturizer that you've been using since the summer, you just boost it with something. So the key here is that if you find that it's not doing it for you anymore because the temperature is changing and your skin is the first indication of that, I want you to bring in an oil. And it's super simple. You can just use a couple drops of the oil. After that watery serum we did, you can do that to moisturize. Yes, you can moisturize with an oil, or you can keep using that moisturizer, your lighter, kind of gel-like, fast-absorbing moisturizer that you were using over the summer. All right. And then you would just bring in an oil. And again, this is up to you what you like. There's so many different kinds that appeal to the senses, different essential oils to target concerns. This one here is the Argan and Frankincense by Helena. And all you would need to do when you bring in this oil is to add it to your moisturizer. If you look at most moisturizers, the first ingredient would be water or another really watery, type of ingredients. So they are not really, not oily, fatty, boosting, protective. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But what I'm saying is that a lot of them are water-based. And that's why you're going to need a little bit more, because that kind of those water-based ingredients are very quickly, absorbed or kind of evaporated off your skin, and you need something else, something a little bit more occlusive. So mix in the oil, and then that way you can continue using your lovely moisturizer. You don't have to get rid of it. You can cut the time on how you apply it. I absolutely love the Argan and Frankincense. This contains neroli, frankincense, and argan. Such a amazing trifecta of ingredients. So simple, but definitely packs a punch. One of my favorite oils of all time. So you can go in and just use it as a smoothie and boost the power of your moisturizer, boost the vitamins, the ingredients, the antioxidants in there, and just apply it really quickly, or just layer it like I mentioned before. So these would be my top 3 recommendations. You're really going to start feeling the differences on your skin, especially if you are over 35. A couple of small tweaks is all that it takes, but I would definitely start with number 1, which is to change your cleanser. Even switching that out is going to make a huge difference on how your skin feels. And if you go for the balms or you go for an oil cleanser, something richer like that, really massage it into the skin and ensure that those amazing products in those, kind of denser cleansers are absorbed by the skin. That's what's really going to make a difference. When you remove it, you will feel your skin just kind of like bouncing back and feeling amazing and not dry, tight, or super squeaky clean. Nobody wants that. You don't want to be super squeaky clean, okay? You want the makeup, the SPF and all that to be removed, but you don't want it to be, cleansed to such a depth that it now needs, 5, 10 other products on top to help it kind of bounce back, okay? Start off with the cleanser, and then my second one would be to bring in some hydration, especially if you haven't, and then seal it all in with your moisturizer as it's running out and adding an oil in there, all right? So just a quick one today because I'm feeling it, definitely. You're gonna start to feel it. Nature is feeling it and things are changing quickly and the temperatures are really dropping at night. If you're going to turn on the heat soon, you're going to feel it even faster because the heat inside the house is so dehydrating to the skin. All right. So drop me any comments below. Ask me any of your questions. Have you started feeling this on your skin? And which of these three changes are you going to take up first? I recommend the cleanser, but let me know what you are really feeling and what you need in the comments below. All right. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.